that technology can get us into all sorts of trouble. And one of the most common things would have to be trafficking. Many different types of trafficking. And this all starts with things like allowing access to your camera roll, or to your camera, or to your microphone, or to anything else that is being asked of you to allow access to. It's sad to think this newer generation has never seen life without technology, so it's all just normal to them. With all of this newer technology, it's kind of like that's all there is. And this makes everybody less open-minded and more susceptible to being caught up in the loop of trafficking. Now, let's start with the specific types of trafficking we're talking about. So I'm just covering the overall basis of all trafficking. But when it comes down to it, there are the most common, which are child trafficking, sex trafficking, human trafficking, people smuggling, etc. All of the above. They're all very messed up, and they all tear you apart mentally, physically, or even both. For specifically sex trafficking, according to Interpol, it's forced sex exploitation, and these people are held in inhumane conditions and faced with constant terror. Now, technology just contributes to this trafficking. It doesn't help stop it, it helps continue it. It makes it easy for these predators to find and capture these victims. And these websites make it easy for these traffickers to create these forms of payments that are untraceable, which makes it difficult for law enforcement to find or convict these criminals of their cases or of their crimes. The way that these predators are connecting with these victims are through encrypted applications and fake social media accounts or fake profiles. Now, all of these fake people, per se, makes it very confusing to know whether or not you're communicating with a predator or with a normal person, or who you think you're communicating with. Now, technology also contributes to the expansion of trafficking, which is very important because the way we are thinking is not well enough for us to make sure that trafficking is minimized. It is creating this big expansion because of technology, and makes it easier for these people to be not tracked or less tracked in what they're doing. And it helps with quicker expansion, which is what I was saying, and easy transportation. Now, research from ICT says that these predators, these traffickers, they use a GPS software in phones to track the movement or monitor and control these victims with video surveillance. Now, I would say that's a little creepy. Just knowing that somebody could be watching your every move, looking through even your camera on your phone, or hacking through your cameras in your home, or there are many different cases of these hacked video surveillance cameras just monitoring these victims and just placing a hold on them. And it's sad that this is being normalized. This is being normalized without even knowing it. It's all symbolism. It's all right in front of you. And I have this as my visual aid to show you that this is the symbolism that we are faced with. These symbols show that the pedophilia or the specific victims that they are tracing. It's all in shows, it's all on billboards, it's everywhere, and we don't even realize it. Now, says Alexandra Gilbert, technology used to commit virtual child sex trafficking. And this is when the U.S. uses digital payments to a trafficker in a different country to send these children or send these victims or send these captured people that they are trafficking to these different countries to make money. And all of this is because of the internet. Although this may have been happening or before technology was invented, it's way more common. The expansion is unreal, and there's really nothing we can do about it. And this is the reason why it's easy, and this brings me to the conclusion of my speech. It's all about being more aware. Being more aware of this world helps you make these cautious decisions, helps you make these thoughtful and mindful decisions of what you're doing and how you're facing technology and just how you're going about it. You should learn to recognize these sketchy signs on social media or on the internet or just in general. Recognize these sketchy signs and recognize questions that you're being asked or access you're being asked to be allowed. It is important that you keep this open mind, and once you keep this open mind, you open your eyes, and this brings a new sight to the world that you will begin to see. Staying aware doesn't take much effort, but it brings you many, many hidden life benefits that you will never know that you needed. And that's what I will leave you with. Thank you.